wild time.
I have a favorite moment, though. I mean, look, going to Sondong Cave was undeniable bucket list.
Yeah, huge.
Anyone who has the $6,000 or whatever it would cost to go as a tourist, if you can get a spot,
you got to do
plus
it.
the flight, like
you got to
absolutely do it.
Yeah.
If you think you will die with more than $10,000 left, just spend that.
Right, and die happy.
Yeah, exactly. But favorite moment for me was when we descended into the first cave. Right, I think it's called Hang-En Cave or Hang-En or whatever.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah,
it's a pretty cool. You just kind of rappel down in. Not like the scariest rappel because it's not straight down.
Yeah, it was kind of a it's like
slope.
The rope was like a big assist.
Right,
you
right.
know? Yeah.
So you're on this rope, super cool. You're walking into this beautiful.
It's all sparkly under there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And our guides had basically set up this little like wooden raft because as you go down, you're in this.
Oh no, I know
lake,
what you're going to talk about.
right?
You suck.
And
I love it. Forrest is about
I'm
to get
leaving the
embarrassed.
show.
and Forrest like
I'm leaving. I'm off.
Forrest like I'm not taking that fucking raft.
Well,
Like,
because let me explain something. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt
No,
you,
no,
Patrick,
go for
but this
it.
is important, right? My whole thing is like, I don't want to use man-made structures, right? Like we're going on an adventure, we're going on this expedition,
Right.
And here we get to the bottom, the very first part. We throw ropes in, like like I said, more people have been to the top of Everest that have been down this thing, and you get there, and the guys have constructed this nice little wooden raft, and I'm like, no, this is against what I stand for. Please continue.
So we, the crew, because we got a bunch of camera gear and stuff. So
Yep.
we're like, yeah, we'll actually take the raft. The raft it would have been better to swim. It was the tippiest fucking thing I've ever been
Yeah,
on.
no, it wasn't great.
What are you doing? Writing a fucking email over there?
Sorry, I really have. I want to post these videos of Mitch falling in the koi pond or whatever happened with that frisbee, and then the leech pick post. I
You
think
don't want to forget them.
So, Jesus.
You can call me
they're
Retep.
typing. I've never heard
Amateur
anyone
hour.
type so loud.
Oh, okay, Mr. Pen Popper, fucking Papa P. Pen
Touche.
Popper.
So we take this tippy raft across, and Forrest is just like, I'm not going to take it. Like, there's no circumstances. And the guide's like, just take the raft. He's like, no, don't send the raft back. So we're like, all right, we'll get a shot of Forrest just swimming across the fucking cold ass lake. And so we get set up, put the cameras up, and Forrest goes in, and he's got his pretty heavy pack.
Yep.
And so I will say, even though it wasn't the hardest rappel, it's like a little bit arduous.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because the footing was bad, the boulders are moving and stuff.
You got a big pack on.
Yeah.
And you're not
Yep.
weighted evenly.
And so Forrest gets down and he puts his pack over his head and starts swimming across this lake.
Treading water. I used to play polo. I'm a pretty
Right.
good swimmer. Like,
Yeah, you're good at everything.
But
we get
here's the
it.
thing.
Jeez.
This cave is so big, right? That it completely throws off your depth perception.
It's so deceiving, dude. It looked to me like the distance of like here to the end of the studio.
Yeah, okay. I got you. I've been there. Like when you're on
the
the
lake-
ocean, you're like, where the fuck? Like, how do I know how far a mile
Yeah,
is?
dude.
Yeah.
And the lake is so much bigger than you think.
Like an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Ice
Yikes.
cold.
Yeah.
Ice cold.
Yeah.
And he's got, a 40-pound pack.
Oh.
And so he's swimming it across, and he starts getting towards the end, and I'm like, I kind of see his like mouth dipping under a little bit more.
Oof.
His nose is dipping.
starting to, I started like up here. I'm like treading water. It's like nipple deep.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I got this,
Which we know is your sensitive
Tough guy,
spot,
yeah, that's
the
right.
nipple area.
And I'm just like, he's struggling.
Yeah.
Like he's actually struggling a bit. And I'm just kind of looking at it, and I'm like, he might drown.
And my pack's full of valuables, by the way. So I couldn't just like dunk the pack and swim normally.
Right.
It's like got all my lights and everything in it.
Yeah, everything you need basically
Yeah.
for the
and
cave
so
trip.
I'm standing with Mitch. I'm like, I think he's drowning there. And Mitch is like, yeah, looks like it. And I go, well, if we intervene, he's going to be so mad.
Correct.
Right.
I'm like, he's going to be mad no matter what.
Correct.
But
Correct.
if
That was
we
the correct
intervene,
assessment.
I know for a fact he would rather drown right now than have us intervene.
Then help.
And so he
No
fucking
amygdala.
guts it out, gets to the end, and is exhausted.
I'm getting to the end, by the way, where the water's like here, and I'm
Oh my God.
and I'm
like, it was
Fucking wild.
I mean, I wasn't to the point where I was like, we need to save his life, but I was like really watching.
I would
Yeah,
have
yeah.
I would have dropped the pack if it had got that
Sure.
bad. Yeah.
But he gets to the end, he gets out, and he's just grumpy now.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And we'd also hiked the whole thing. So we'd hiked like 10 hours prior to this.
Oh, God.
And we were just going to make camp
I was
there.
such a little bitch after that. Too.
He was just so
So
grumpy
sour.
and so mad. And then I went up to him, like, I think you were taking your clothes off or whatever. I was like, I told him my
Of course, you went up to him at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, that's when I chose to go up.
To go check his grundle.
But I was like, dude, you were struggling there. And I was thinking about it, and I made the decision that I would rather let you drown and die than help. He's like, that was absolutely the right call.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
So much more angry.
Yeah. I mean, I could see it. I haven't known you nearly as long as Pat has, but I could definitely.
I do not want help.
Yeah, you don't want help,
Nope.
and you don't want to fuck up. Was it the shot, right? Or was it?
Yeah, that meant less to me at that
I was
point.
going to say,
but yeah.
by then we had plenty because we'd been filming him swim across this thing for 25 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. I thought that one of your favorite moments from that show was going to be the like scout guy that took us into the bars and we had to huff the balloons.
That was
and
incredible.
we ever told that story?
Yeah, you told that
Okay.
one on, but all this was on episode 1 when we were just like, what can we talk about on what's this podcast going to be about?
Right,
Yeah.
We
what are we
told
gonna do?
every story, but
Yeah.
these are like way more, like there's way more details coming out
Yeah,
now.
that was pretty
I have
funny.
great videos of that. I mean, I have so many videos of that night just from my cell phone of
Yeah.
the nitrous balloons. We believed that this guy, that we had to play ball and do what he wanted to do because he was going to show us this spot
Right.
where supposedly what was it, that somebody had maybe killed a Saola?
I can't even
recently?
remember the whole structure. I just remember this guy was like, you got to come with us, all of you, and we have to do these, basically go to these places, and then I'll show you everything tomorrow.
One of the things also was literally an hour of playing badminton in the streets with kids.
That's right, yeah.
which I have great videos
it was
of.
like a
At
like
night,
a treasure
at like
hunt.
midnight.
No, it was middle of the night. Oh, it was crazy, dude. I mean, we took it further than it probably needed to go, but it was...
Of course you did.
Much
yeah.
further.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the nitrous thing where so just to refresh everybody, if you haven't seen episode 1, you guys basically, they told you if you huff nitrous and climb across these hot pipes or something, and like monkey bars and get to the other side, they'll take you.
They didn't explicitly say
Yeah,
like, you must complete this task.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just like, you come with us and then we'll show you.
Right.
And coming with them included first stopping in a bar,
Yeah.
having some drinks, and then we had to go to another bar, and we're like, if we lose these guys, we're never seeing them again.
Right,
Yeah.
because they were getting more and more wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then we go to this other bar, and we're the only people in there.
Yep.
Right.
There's a stripper pole
That's
and,
right.
and a dance floor and a tank of nitrous.
Right.
And for $1, or less than $1,
I
they would
remember.
make you a nitrous balloon that would get like 4 people fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a whole thing.
A size of your body, a
And
body
then you had to like
balloon.
monkey bar swing, or I don't know if you had to so much as we decided
it was
to.
highly suggested by the guides.
Yeah. I think they were just fucking with us, but
I'm
in
sure.
hindsight. But at the time, we're like, all right, this is the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had no intel of any kind.
None. No, none. In
So
fact,
you're right. At the end of the day, you did all this. You had a lot of fun, and it's about the journey. Even
That's
though you
right.
didn't get the
That's
intel.
right. Yeah, that was fun stuff. That was all good
Yeah,
stuff.
both Vietnam shoots were just fucking incredible.
Yeah.
So if you want more behind the scenes stuff that we cannot show on YouTube, Darwin Awards, video breakdowns and reviews, check out the Patreon. It's full of hours and hours of incredible exclusive content, stuff that you guys are gonna love. Swipe up, click the link, do the thing, come and hang out on Patreon. See you guys there.